everybody, welcome to Table Talk. It's that show on the internet that you like with a table and a bowl and a bunch of topics submitted to the hashtag Table Talk and the Reddit /r/SourceFed. I'm Matt Lieberman.
I was doing something stupid.
Don't choke! We love you! Your hands are freezing.
Right? Always.
It's cold in this office. I don't know why it's so cold in this fucking place.
Because if it was warm, then we'd all go to sleep.
No, that can't be it. Yeah, but that's a form
That
of
sounds like
torture.
torture. Yeah,
That's what they do. They like.
Well, this
blast
torture
it.
is brought to you by domain.com, the best place for you to get a domain name for your new website. You can go to domain.com and use the code SFNERD for 15% off of your purchase. And you don't have to get some kind of boring .com or .org anymore. You can get .ninja, .pirate, .expert. I mean, you could get, I don't know, .globe if you wanted to be like that, .liver, .butt, yeah. So if you wanted to make, you know, www.huge.butt, you could.
That's where you gotta go.
That's why you gotta go to
All your
domain.com
huge
and
butt
make your
needs.
dreams come true.
All of your dreams.
All of your
Do
butt-related
it.
dreams. Get in
Diving
there,
in.
Lily.
I'm diving in. It's
Diving
really,
in.
this one's a hard
It's
one.
hard to
get
dive in
in
because it's so
is
deep and tall.
It's so deep.
It's a deep dive.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
From Radioactive Blast Off.
Ooh.
He said, if you could have one fictional piece of technology, what would you choose and why?
Ooh.
Duh, Harry Potter wand.
Is that technology?
Tech.
Oh, good point. I
Yeah,
guess.
it's all magic. That's all right. Can something that I made up in a college essay count?
No.
But it's fictional.
What is it? What is it?
It was, so we had this college essay for Bennington College I tried to go to, and the question on the essay was, describe a library. So I came up with this idea for like, what if iPods continued to go the way they were going, it got smaller and smaller and smaller until it was an implant that had everything that was ever written, every song that had ever been recorded, every TV show, every movie.
Computer.
Inside your brain, and you
That's
could
the
download
mark
stuff
of the
all the time.
beast.
Mark of the Beast?
Yeah.
What
Satan?
is?
What are
That's
you
the
talking
mark of
about?
the beast. It's like an implant. Like
Oh.
that's like one of the steps in like the whole revolution is like that's a mark. Like,
When I think
What?
Mark of the Beast, I think like
Yeah.
someone
An
marked
implant?
by
yeah.
Satan.
Like that was like one of the things I remember. Like that was one of the things that they say if they ever try and implant anything to you, it's much like the barcode mark of the beast, or
Oh.
like you know they say.
I've never
Yeah.
heard that before.
No.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because there's like also there was something that came out and the programming had 666. Because remember they said like 666 in the mark
Number
of
of
the
the
beast.
devil.
Number of the devil. That's what it's gonna be. Is
Yeah.
your implant is the new mark of
Is
the
the
beast.
new Mark of the Beast.
It'll bring up
Well,
the
this
apocalypse.
essay became like this whole dystopian world because like if everyone had access to all the knowledge in the world all the time,
Yeah.
we would run out of natural resources so quickly. Because if we all knew how to like woodwork and stuff, we would all be making tables, cutting down
But
trees.
you still, I feel like some people still have a propensity towards like their talent. Like I can look up as many dance videos as I want. I
Doesn't
can't
mean you're gonna be good at it.
That's true.
I cannot dance.
But you
even if I
can
said like, oh,
understand it.
I could do it, but it's like, but I don't want to.
But you
like
could
I could
teach
do it right
dance.
now. I could actually 100% look online and figure out dance moves, but I don't want to. I can't.
So maybe it's not as dark a
maybe it's
world as
not
I thought.
No, maybe it hasn't.
It'll all work.
If-
Wait, can I get the Doctor Who screwdriver then?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
totally.
You
great.
don't want his TARDIS to time travel, go to other dimensions.
I don't.
And it's
I'm
bigger on the
tired.
inside. Oh.
It's too
Again, that's
much.
why I want the Harry Potter one, because I want to be like, I steal beer.
Yeah, like come here,
come
tomato
here.
soup.
Come here.
Come
Here,
on.
tomato soup.
Storiamos, you know?
What is that one?
John Stamos.
If we're gonna be real, like,
Osseo John Stamos.
the doctor.
He would be
thing.
dead. He would have flown through so many houses and crashed through
He
them.
gets him like, you're not pretty, eh?
No, you would get a pair of teeth. You
Yeah.
would get dental records flown
No,
to you.
I think there's like a trick.
You
Fling
can't
'em.
like flip them
'em.
up like you're flipping a pancake.
Osseo! Careful! Careful!
Yeah.
Catch him.
Yeah.
If we're gonna be real though, the Doctor Who thing,
The
for
screwdriver?
nerds,
For
is like a
nerds.
magic wand.
It's
So
like
you're
a magic
good.
wand.
You get
Yeah.
what you want.
I'm good. I'm good.
For tech,
Technology.
you guys see Big Hero 6?
No.
You guys didn't see Big Hero
No,
6?
I didn't. I'm sorry.
Academy Award.
I
for
know,
you. You're the
everyone
movie
says-
nerd.
I'm
Everyone
sorry.
says it's really good.
Don't look
It
at
is
me.
really good.
You
and
want
it's
one
not-
of those
I
guys?
want the Baymax. I want the Baymax. Am I
Baymax.
sick? Am I sick? And yes, he'll take care of you on a scale of 1 to 10. Would
Aww.
you rate your pain? Or did you guys see the Elysium movie with not
Yeah,
Mark Wahlberg,
yeah,
Matt Damon?
with Matt Damon.
Matt
It's okay,
Damon.
but I want the machine that heals everything. Like I have a cold.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, let
that's
me go
pretty
lay down
great.
for 5
Yeah,
seconds.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
The
fantastic.
dude's spoilers. The dude's face blew off, and it just rebuilt it.
Rebuilt his little face.
I want the Bacta tank from Star Wars, which is like basically what that is,
that what
except
that-
it's like it's like when
Yeah.
Luke is in like the tank of
and he's-
water. Yeah, yeah,
his
yeah.
hand. Remember, you go just hand back.
Oh, okay.
Bacta tank.
Back to the, no, you know what else I want is the Star Trek hologram, like holodeck.
Yeah.
That is pretty. Like you just can go back to whatever time you want to go back to. But they
there's so many
always had
problems.
so many
Yeah,
problems with it.
the holodeck
Like, I
is
feel
just
like
an excuse
if you
to
got
die.
trapped once in there and you could die, I'd be like, guys, we're not going to use that anymore, guys. Never again.
But I want to be a detective.
no, we can't. Remember that time that Data almost died?
Yeah, but like Data's like a cyborg or whatever.
I get
That's
it,
fine.
but it still is a little iffy.
No, Lee, I swear we fixed it.
We're just gonna
I
do
swear
fencing.
we
We're
fixed
just
it.
gonna do
Yeah.
like they'd always do crazy ass shit in there that you'd be
I'm
like,
going to
"You
see my
don't."
virtual girlfriend for like 30 minutes,
I
and
know,
if she
I
tries
just
to
don't
kill me, I'll turn it
I
off.
don't think it's a good idea, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Is we've had
Lee,
a
I'm
lot of.
so bored.
You're right. You're right. It is. We're stuck on a ship. It's pretty freaking boring.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool, though.
It's
I
a
would actually.
5-year mission.
5-year mission.
That's
That would
boring.
be pretty
Oh!
What you can't see is that I totally hit Audrey.
But like you got it on her laptop, and then the look on your face was just like,
Oh.
Sorry,
it was beautiful. What do you got
Ready?
there,
I got it.
Samwise? James?
Oh, dang it.
What was that
I was
one?
gonna-
First one was
I
better.
tear it in half
Oh.
because I cheat.
James Haynes 101 asks, "What is a moment in your life that you proudly look back on?" Oh, I gotta look at what I've done.
Ugh.
I haven't done a lot of
I
stuff.
haven't done a lot. I mean, I've done a lot of stuff.
Most proud of.
Proud.
I guess I got one.
What?
When I was in college, I worked with a friend, and his mom was a sex ed teacher for students with autism and Asperger's. And I wrote and directed a series of educational films for students with autism.
That's something to probably
cool.
look back on.
Yeah.
That's definitely something to probably look back on.
That was really cool. We shot a 40-page script in 2 days.
Nice.
And
Oh
it
my
still
God.
works, and it's being sold, and like apparently it helps people, and
Great.
yeah.
That's really cool.
great.
Thanks.
I didn't choose bread the other day, so
Fucking
thank you. Thank
right
you.
on.
Thank
Can we
you.
get a standing
you.
out?
Thank you.
for
I
Wheat
really
Newton.
wanted it because
And then you chose not to.
I chose not to. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think that's a
clap for
moment
the
I can
rest of
probably
this
look back at. This is it. Is just claps.
I in my senior year of high school, which is like a year ago or something. But I
12 days ago, actually.
There was a project I did, honors anatomy, and for the end of the winter semester, whatever, they wanted us to do a charitable project for a cancer organization, and it was great. Like you had to do it, and like the most you could do was like go sell some cookies and come back and be like sign a paper. But my friend and I, we were in show choir, and we wanted to do something really, really big, and we've always wanted to do a variety show. So we're like, why don't we just do
that'd
like
be
a variety
fun.
show?
Yeah.
And we got the American Cancer Society to sponsor us. So we like put on like this big thing. Like we had. I think you could take pictures with Santa, and we could like you can buy like T-shirts
That's
and like
awesome.
and food, and like we had a bunch of different performers that would sign up from like all over our town. Only problem was we didn't know how to make a show run. Like we lined them all up. We had all their like stuff ready to go. We practiced, like felt great. We didn't know how we should intro it, how to like transition, and there was like 10-minute dead spots in between like the one performance,
no.
and it got
Okay.
so boring, and we're like. Go tell some jokes, and like they'd pull up jokes on their phone, and we're like, well, we still made a lot of money. Like it wasn't great, but we did that. That was really cool.
You could probably look back on that. Oh,
You did this one, I'll do the other one.
No, I don't want. I want.
it-
Oh! So
So
close.
close.
All right.
Did you tear it in
Right.
half too?
Yeah,
It's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
I like,
Guys,
I like
that's
two
not the
chances.
rules.
No,
I like
there's
two
no
chances.
rules.
These
We
shots
made
don't
these
count.
rules.
Well,
We were the ones that started
We
the
didn't make
throwing
these
of it. in the
rules.
first-
The person who gave us this.
You can't I'm not a conformist.
You got Brett right in the crotch.
I don't conform to your strensums. I made this game. You can't tell me how to make a game if I made this game.
I conform to your strensums.
Tell me who I am.
Dagmar writes, if you could have a hidden lab like Dexter's, would
these
it be
are all if you could.
would it be a lab or something else? Like if you had a massive secret room, what would it be?
You guys had that like fantasy when you were a kid, right? Like
you
always thought about that,
Totally.
like where you would hide it and like how would you get to it? Like would it be like
I never thought
a
about
tube or something?
that weird stuff. Maybe that's a boy. No, I think it's a boy thing. I think it is a boy thing because you guys think about like what you're gonna build, what cars you're gonna build. Like I'm not a builder. Women, I mean,
but it's
there
also
are women
a
builders,
Calvin
but,
and
you know.
Hobbes thing.
Yeah.
It's like because there's that one
Spaceman Spiff.
Spaceman Spiff, but there was also I remember one very clearly a Calvin and Hobbes Sunday strip where he had like this amazingly complex Rube Goldberg-esque way of getting ready for school, and I'm like, I want that. But I don't know.
I'm trying to think. I feel like it might not be a lab for me. I feel like it'd be like it was always like a different world. It was like there's like always like a Narnia type
magical
like,
world.
That's what I want,
cool.
more than like a Smurf world or anything that I can go in Fraggle Rock. Like I could just go and there'd be like those cool like all these little guys would be my friends. You know, like, oh, just my friend. Like,
my friend.
And they are like, oh, we've been waiting for you. And I'd be like, oh, okay. You know?
Why would you even leave that world?
So far, Maddie.
Way too far.
If we had a target 15 feet that way,
I would have totally gotten it. Oh man, if I had
I
one,
want a secret world.
Secret World. I think that's top pick. I wouldn't want a lab because I'm not responsible enough
what I was just
to
thinking.
handle
I'm
it.
like,
Just
if I had
leave things on fire all the time.
It
What would
just
I
be
do with a lab? Am I
doom
gonna
and
build
explosion.
I'm almost
something?
30.
Yeah.
I leave my curling iron on all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
The other day, it lit a paper on fire.
Yeah.
These
here
are
at SourceFed.
acids and fuels and like electronics. Like I really shouldn't play.
I
video
want
games.
did you have something like Wonder Camp where you lived? Wonder Camp was like or Kids Zone or like there were all these kinds of places where it was just like it was all like tubes and tunnels and ball pits
There's always that
shit.
asshole
like Chuck E.
kid.
Cheese,
that-
but not
always
that.
that asshole kid that would be like, can't get through here. You'd be like,
This is my tunnel.
can't get through here. And
but-
you're like, but
I just want to use the slide, please.
can't get through here.
Why? Who said that you owned
We
it?
said we're in charge here, and you'd be like, "What? Come on, I don't want
I'm
to."
sorry, Heartbreak Kids. The Heartbreak Kids with
You
a
know
Z.
what I mean?
Yeah.
There was always that asshole kid that you were like, "What? Why are you in charge?"
Yeah.
It's like
Am I
Steve
gonna
when I
have
try
to
to get in the
go?
building every morning. You
Right,
can't get
can't
in.
get in.
You can't get
King,
through
king.
here. Steve, just- damn it, let me in.
No, you can't
Especially
get
'cause
in
you
here.
know
You
with him,
can't
you
get
just
in
flick
here.
and
You
go,
see-
"Ow!"
Yeah. No, I'd want something like that where it's just like all the walls and the ceiling and the floor are moon bounce, and the rest of it is just tubes and tunnels, and all the rooms are filled with cool stuff and TVs.
Here's all I'm
It's
saying.
I just want to be a kid forever.
You better make sure it's an adult size one.
I'm just gonna get
so
stuck,
funny if it
and
wasn't.
because it's a secret room, no one will find me.
That's the problem
I
with
will
Dexter.
die.
That's the problem with Dexter. He's like building shit and like it's really dangerous, and he goes through time and makes rockets. And like,
Yeah.
what if he died?
What if he died?
No one would
Dee Dee
find his
show up
body.
and find him.
Honey,
Yeah.
where's Dexter? I feel like it's been days since we've seen Dexter.
Hon, I told you last
No,
time.
I'm
He'll
serious.
show up when he shows up.
I know, but
They
I feel
wouldn't find
weird
him.
about it because there's a smell coming from the underneath of the bathroom. I'm serious. I feel like there's a dead
Dexter?
raccoon or a dead something in there.
I can smell a dead raccoon, Dexter. It's
I'm
Dad.
not kidding. It smells disgusting, like a dead, almost like a dead tiny human child body.
But Dexter had like robot Dexters that he would like send out to like take care of his outside life when he was busy doing his shit. So I imagine he would just have this robot that was
They
just
just live
continually
forever.
running, and at
Didn't age.
no point would his parents notice that Dexter never grew up.
His parents didn't pay attention.
They didn't pay
a lot.
attention to
They were only
anything.
legs.
he was a latchkey
You
kid.
never
Well, no,
saw
you saw them.
Latchkey.
in that TV show.
You totally did.
totally
And
did,
Mom
yeah.
had the yellow gloves all the time, and Dad had like the blonde hair and the glasses
what
with the
it
blue
is.
eyes. And
But again, latchkey kid. He was.
Mm-hmm.
But P.S. on your side note with your tubes and stuff, all I'm gonna say is that I played in a bounce house like probably about a month ago, like you do as an adult.
Yeah.
And I realized that, like, when you're not a kid, you're like, fuck it, it's hard.
It's exhausting.
It's exhausting. You literally are like jumping up and down, and then you're like, good stuff.
Well,
all right, we're done with that.
but
like,
Lee-
let's go get a hot dog.
Lee,
everybody.
have you never like thought, okay, when you're if you ever got super rich, so rich that you could build your dream house and have a ludicrous room in it?
Yeah.
What would be in that ludicrous room? Just food.
Food where I could like without shame go and do whatever I'm gonna do to that food.
Yeah. Well, see, I like that, but my thought
That's a
was
good answer.
it would be a pantry with a moon bounce floor, so you could bounce up to the high shelves.
Oh, like a Willy Wonka type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
Dream house.
Okay, I
and
get that.
Trapdoor in my bedroom floor with a water slide that leads to a
Picturing
pool.
you coming
This
back
is
to
so
your,
complicated.
and like in the future, you keep coming back to your very beautiful upcoming wife, and you're literally like, honey, why are you so winded? Are you sweating? Why are you sweating?
Why do you have a
Why
twisted
is my-
ankle and rug burn?
Why is my wife upcoming? What does that even mean?
I don't know, 'cause in the future, your upcoming
You're an up and coming wife. You're on the wife scene, coming on the up and up. Here's Dick Dastardly for up and coming wife report. Mrs. Lieberman baked some hella muffins.
Why are you so sweaty? Where were you? You're winded. This is crazy.
I was in my secret room. Don't ask me what I was doing in my
Okay,
secret room.
I was
I
reading.
feel like I have to.
No, I wasn't doing anything gross. It was just secret.
Okay.
Just
okay.
a really quick. You win that bounce house. My friends were like, "Let's go to the McDonald's play place." It was like at night, and they're like, "There's no one watching," and I'm like, "Yeah, let's go to the play place." And like, I went in there, I'm like, and like
It's a
I don't
fucking
get, I don't get claustrophobic. I go in that, and I'm like, how do I move? I don't know how to get out. And I'm like, okay, I saw that video of the firefighters getting out of that tube. It's like, okay, we're gonna crawl out.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
you get to like the
I'm
rope
serious.
and net
It's just-
to climb, and I'm like caught in it. I'm like, how the fuck the kids get out of this? It's so stupid. And then I got to the slide. I'm like, get out of here. I'm tired and I want to go home.
You look so sad.
I
Sam.
was sad because it was like
I
a
love
moment.
the rope thing that
Yeah.
it's just a constant
Yeah.
battle. My
No
favorite,
one thought that through.
no one did. And they always have it at carnivals, and there's always some like really intense, like where they don't, some big ass guy that doesn't realize you have to go super fast on it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the only trick to it is just running. And somebody will just eat shit over and over while paying to eat shit on those stupid things.
He
They're
knows
so-
you're not gonna make it ever.
Try again. You're doing great.
You're doing a great job. You can eat this bird. Finish.
I love it.
Sweating and bleeding and
Why are
crying.
you sweating? Where were you?
I was doing my secret stuff.
Okay, that's just weird. That's all
think
I'm saying.
I want real simple. I've wanted it since I was a kid. It's an anti-gravity room.
Oh, that's
sick.
solid.
Anti-gravity.
That's
Nasty.
great. That's the
And
best.
then you can do whatever you want.
No,
Oh.
it got weird.
Yeah, what are you
Oh,
gonna
I
do?
mean, I didn't mean weird. It's just you could do. I mean, you could just
You
do
said
whatever you
that's
want.
thing-
so
I did
sinister,
not
though.
mean
The most
you could do
horrible
whatever.
thing
I'm
about
sorry. I feel
masturbating
like, can
in
we
zero
just
gravity.
edit back to? Is it possible to edit back to Sam's creepy face and
I
it said
didn't-
you could do whatever you want?
You can do whatever you want.
No.
Oh, it got weird. Yeah.
I didn't mean it that
You
way.
meant it that way.
I just
Sam,
meant-
you realize. Oh, go
Sam.
ahead. Go ahead. What did you mean?
Well, you had a good point. The masturbation in zero gravity.
If you masturbate in zero gravity, it will just be
I figured
floating
it was love
in
making.
the air.
I figured you were trying to love make.
No, it was way
in
more
zero.
lonely than that.
Yeah, way more lonely.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's like a snow globe, basically, at that point.
Basically,
Oh, God,
except
that
the
sounds
snow
like a
is sticky.
nightmare.
Except the
That's a Family
snow
Guy
will
joke.
definitely stick. Sometimes you wonder if the snow's
Hilly-
gonna stick or if it's gonna
hello-
melt.
Hello, Bo. Said, do you have a
Gross.
favorite piece of clothing that you can never throw away?
Ooh. A fan made me a scarf. A fan made me a scarf, and that was the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. A fan made me a scarf, and it is so soft, and I will never part
That's
with
pretty
it.
good.
That's cool.
I don't know. I'm a big purger. I'm a big, like, I go through phases where it literally is like, I'm like, everything goes. Like, everything.
That's a good way to live, though.
It is a really good way to live, but I literally will just be like, throwing it out, done, we're done. So, no. But I do have this,
No.
I have a T-ball shirt from my brother. It was his T-ball shirt when he was a little kid. I have a T-ball shirt. It's like disgusting now. It's like torn up.
It's gotta
and
be like so soft though from
it's
being so worn
soft.
out.
But I don't think I can ever throw it away because I literally have pictures of all of us kids in it at one point, and just
That's cute.
I don't think I can. I don't think I could throw it away. It's Clovis T-ball. Clovis. Sexy.
I have.
I'm on the Maddie Lieberman train.
Seriously.
When I was little, my grandparents used to always go out and they always buy us like these weird educational T-shirts. Like it's a weird way of describing it, but they're always like it would have like a fun fact, and it wasn't like fun. It was just like it's a fact. Like,
when did fun facts get called fun facts?
Yeah, and like
what?
and they'd have like weird bad puns. But I have this one that has a shark on it, and it says "Let's do lunch." And it's not like
That's an awesome shirt.
But
that's
it's just,
awesome.
for some reason, it's just in the back of my mind. I really like it. To be honest, wore it once. And thank you. Thank you.
So, folks, thank you so much for watching. Do you want to finish your thought?
I already forgot.
So, folks, thank you so much for watching Table Talk. Continue to send us your topics and questions at the Reddit//SourceFed and the hashtag Table Talk. And be sure to go to domain.com and get your domain today using the code SFNERD to get 15% off your purchase price. Okay? I'm Matt Lieberman.
I'm Sam.
He sang. Oh,
Remember that time when you were like, you can do anything you want?
You can do whatever you want. No. Oh. It got weird. Yeah.
Man down.
I really want to see you say that to a woman. She goes to the bathroom, she comes out, and you've got like the full like Varsity Blues, like the whipped cream, and then
And then you just cross the room and you both start floating up.
and then
you go, you can do anything you want.
Hold on, wait, come over here.
and then the whipped cream slides off, and then it's just floating around in space, and then that mixes in with the other stuff you got floating around in space.
Ew!
And it's just real gross. Semen whipped cream.
Do it like this.
Whipped dick cream.
You can use.
You can do anything you want.
Gross.
And I'm single.